Here we are with an emergency, actual emergency, a Bitcoin update. I just threw this live on so we'd have a chart going, we'd have something up. Still putting stuff together. We got 50 people here already. It's early, boys. It's early, boys. Are you guys up early for the corn, or are you up early for another reason? Either way. Got to throw on a stream here, protect everybody, get everybody in the right mindset. Give me a few. Stay a while and listen. Let me throw out the link here to all of our fams here. Go ahead, like this stream, share this stream, get it in front of people's eyes. We're going to be talking about what you need to hear today. Today, you can tell I'm not an AM person. I know you can tell. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. So, post this everywhere. I didn't even make a thumbnail today. We're like going thumbnailless. Maybe I'll like put on some like old thumbnail here quick. I'm just getting situated myself. But kick back, relax. It's gonna be a long day. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long day. Let's get some tunes going while I do this so you guys aren't too bored. That's not working. Come on, let's play. There we go. 81 and climbing. Welcome back, everybody. Today's the day. We did get an awesome close yesterday. Maybe we'll go over that. Yesterday's video, actually, what I really want to say first, because I'm not going to lie, there's nothing we really need to know right now. Let's actually pause everything and say this. What we need to know is the same as what has been true. 42.2. That's where we're watching. We haven't touched it yet. I think we traded, well, we did, slightly lower low, but 42.2 still intact for now. Take a deep breath, sigh of relief. 42.2 is okay. There's still plenty of time in this day. We'll see what that brings. We're going to take a look at the chart. We're going to see maybe what the smaller time frames are saying to us. I have a clue that they're probably not going to look so good after a little sell-off like this. They're probably not going to look so good. Below that, we have the 20 weekly untested. This drop is not really what we wanted after a nice close. We had a great close on the weekly. Here is, we're going to get a lot of people saying, no, Tom, you said there was a great close and then we dropped. Yeah, that's not crazy. We got a good close. We closed above the Kaiju. Slightly above, let's see. We closed the weekly at 47.2. That's high above our 46.9 target. Now we've sold off. Surprise! This is, 13 hours into a new candle on the weekly. Nothing is wrong until we close this candle. If we close this candle this low, things look really bad. But we're so far from there. We've been seeing this over and over and over again. Candles open, they're trading in some direction, and then at the end of their candles, boom, you see a move in the other direction. Candle flips, we see a totally different close. So right now on the weekly, no threat. We got our close last week, so as long as the weekly, so in the next 6 days, can get back up to that level, the weekly's fine. The weekly's fine. There's some things to maybe that would look nicer here. Money flow not looking great. Momentum pinched over, rolling over, but an upside move during this weekly candle can correct that. Let me turn this down a little more. There we go. Can correct that. And then it's not really a big deal. The daily is in a little more peril. So if you guys watched the video yesterday, and actually this is what I wanted to say. If you guys watched the video yesterday, 1, thank you so much. 2, a lot of you actually did watch the whole thing as I asked in the video. And guys, it worked. I said, please watch the whole video. Really helps YouTube recommend this video to other people, get it in front of new people, and it worked. It wasn't, it was no joke. I'll show you guys here quick. I'll show you what you guys did Fam Crown, you did this. This is all you. I have a feeling it's because a lot of you took that to heart and did watch the whole video. Look at this. This was a 1 out of 10, meaning in the time since this was published. So 15 hours. This has the most views of any video. Streams aren't counted, but any video we've ever published. So thank you guys. That's freaking awesome. This has blown away any other video we've made. It's funny to me because like that video I didn't think was particularly the best. Like I don't know, the moon video I made, put in like 8 hours of editing work. It didn't get half as many views as that. And I think it's because you guys at home liked it, shared it, and watched the entire thing. Even if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just let it play through. You can have it in a tab, mute it, don't care. Because that's what happens. We have more than double. It was more than double the average. I think it's 2.3 times more views than usual in that time period. Well done. Thank you, Crown Fam. You guys rock. Please do that. I don't expect you to do that with the streams, like 2 hours, 3 hours. You can. But whenever we release a short video like that, like 5 minutes, please just watch through the whole thing, let it run, even if you're not paying attention. Because that's awesome. That's how we grow the channel. You guys rock. So let's go to the daily. The weekly, we said, yeah, we got the strong close. So we have a whole week to get back up there. Not a big problem. The daily, however, we didn't get our strong close. Here's the problem. Daily did not get our strong close. Daily closed bearish engulfing. And that shit, oops, I just swore. Isn't that crap? We closed below the Kaiju. We were really hoping for a close above the Kaiju on the daily and weekly. That was the combination we were looking for. We got it on the weekly, so I'm going to be okay with that. We didn't have it on the daily, so that is not quite as short-term bullish. And here we go. We got some selling. We got the TK sitting, what, 45.5? That would be an amazing close today. If we could see price even rally to 45.5 and close, that'd be great. We really want to be staying above our indicators, TK and KJ here on the daily. I think that is possible. We were speculating this, like, it's like hard to even still say these things. It's like we were speculating this, that we were seeing something similar to this bigger price action back here, right? And we literally said, this hump could be our little June rally here, and that we're going to then roll over and only explore slightly lower lows. So if this candle is done selling today, it's gone exactly on this path. Slightly lower low, not a significant lower low. We didn't break down into oblivion, but that follows this pattern. Slightly lower low. Fingers crossed. Like at this point, you can do all the TA in the world. It's going to come down to what the market makers do with it. I don't think anyone has the answer here, but my 2 cents right now is we're above the 20 weekly. We didn't break 42.2. So you can see that here. We didn't break our daily support level. Something we should look at here, which I haven't yet this morning, because you guys know I'm not a morning person. I'm supposed to be up early to do something with another creator, but I think things got jumbled there. That's okay. It is what it is. We just went live. Our ascending trend here. So here's where the danger zone comes into play. 42.237 or 42.2. That's where we are looking for our last line of defense. So far, it's okay. It's untouched. However, this ascending trend off of our highs from the last few months, we have pierced through it. Now the day is trading back above it. This is our minimum call here. This is our minimum close level. We want to see this hold. I need to shave this beard. It is so itchy. Holy crap. That's where we're looking. So right now on that trend line, where are we at? 34 or 43.4. We're too close for comfort right now. That's dang close to where we are right now, to be honest. But we are back above, and it is excellent. I will say it's excellent that we did find buyers here. It's a double hit. It's a 1-2 punch. One punch, we didn't break the daily support level. We didn't break 42.2. Second punch, price trades down below our trend and then pops back up. So far, things are actually okay. Certainly, people are sweating today. People are likely thinking that they should open shorts at support. I can't stop you. Good day. You guys, Rico, I love you, man. You opened the custom indicator yearly VWAP? Is that really one? Is that really an indicator, buddy? I believe it. You might be pulling my ankle, pulling my whatever. Yearly VWAP by DK. All right. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, Rico. I'm guessing it's just a VWAP that is yearly. Wow, but that is a spicy thing to point out. Look at what level that's at. Guys, this was not planned. Rico is a respected and long term, I don't know, OG channel member. But we did not collaborate this. I've never seen a yearly VWAP. I dig it. I assume it's just a VWAP with longer input. But look at where the VWAP is. Look at this VWAP on the, I guess, yearly. Look at this. Right here. Let me get closer to my finger. Right there. What level is that? Does that level remind you of anything? Is it near any other levels that maybe are important to us? Yes, it do. Yes, it do. It's right at R42 too. That's actually really cool. I've never looked at this. I never looked at this before, but let's peek. So here is something that's not making me comfortable with that yearly VWAP. I like where it is now, but what we can see is this little kind of shelf drop, and then we see a breakout after it drops, price rallies, and what we don't want to see now is this, clearly. So where we are would be like right here technically, or right here technically, in a pattern. I'm not saying this is what's happening, but I'm saying this is what we're going to watch for using this, is a move below and then a rejection. This is what we're going to look for if we're looking for the downside scenario using this VWAP indicator. But let's zoom back because I've never used this. I'm going to guess this isn't what always happens. Actually, you do see this shelving. That's actually no bueno. But, and yeah, again, then we have kind of that back test rejection. Huh. Not a huge fan of that, but I'm a huge fan of it still being on top of that VWAP. I'm going to have to pull this up on BLX because I want to see what's going on with this. What are you guys feeling? Share your fears. Share your fears. It's okay. This is a safe space. Let's see. Whoa. See a meet? No. Yearly VWAP. Year VWAP? Yearly VWAP. There she blows. There she blows, Lord. All right, let's put it on the daily. Let's take a look at this on the... Let's look at this in the history here. So I don't love that it looks like this. It really actually does look remarkably similar to this, in my opinion. But that's okay. Patterns are for validation and validation. What do we need for validation of this being back here? Well, we need to break that VWAP. We need to backtest it and fall. We don't have that yet. So there is no similarity yet other than, well, it broke the yearly VWAP and rallied. That's not terrible. But I want to look back farther and see what kind of VWAPs we've had in the past. Okay. Did dip under it. It's interesting. It's what I find interesting here is this yearly VWAP has a different feel to it. If you look back in history like we're just doing here, it seems to stay much flatter and then kind of bubble up and then stay flatter again and then bubble up. We can see that 1, 2, 3-ish times here. We do see bear markets have some kind of drop here in the VWAPs, into VWAPs. This is just a different movement. Like look at the way this flows. It's a crest and then it flattens and it's almost like a cup and handle, right? All the way up. Then when we see 2018 rolls around, we get this different pattern where we have that drop. It seems to find support above it, falls below, and then rejects from it as resistance. And we have that here. And then we have that again here. We have the potential for that here. That is something we should be aware of. We have the potential here. You can see that we've taken it. We haven't actually even tested it as support, so that's a good thing. We can, But what we don't want to see is a test of support that fails as this continues and then comes up and rejects. That's what we don't want. We don't have that yet. But this is absolutely something to be weary of. This is absolutely something to watch. To ignore this would be silly. I know that's not the same color. Would be silly. But guess what happens, guys? If that's the case, we already have our invalidation point that would say, yeah, we didn't use this to create it, but this is backing it up. This is saying under 42.2, things get sketchy. We already knew that. We already knew that if we were going to use a stop loss on our spot position, 42.2 is probably where we would look if 42.2 breaks. I love it. I love it. It's just another piece of information, another congruent, another convergent, whatever you want to call it, agreeing signal. I dig it, man. Rico with the good looks. Just look at that. Look at that. In like 2 days, that will be overlapping. Currently, it's at 42.1. 42.130. Our major last line of defense that we're watching, 42.2. Almost the exact same price. Well done. Well done, Rico. Great eye. Great eye, brother. As always. Rico, one of the few people that I don't know, still exist that I talk to that have been in crypto longer than I have. That's right. Highly respect his opinion. Highly, highly. I was about to copy paste something. Oh, yeah. Into the chat. I've lost my chat box. What's up, 240 watching? Good to have you guys. What's up, brothers? Robert Bonar, how you doing, my man? Confluence. What's up, Enox? Dude, we got everybody today. Everybody's feeling the spice. Everybody's up at 9 in the morning. Woot. Woot, woot. I dig it. Guys, real quick, 130 likes, 243 watching. Help us, help you get to 420 likes so that we may blaze it. Amen. We're getting close. We're doing real well, actually, for how long we've been streaming. 15 minutes in, 134 likes. We're going to get to that 420 target. You know what happens when we get to that 420 target, so keep going, guys. I believe in you. Let's see. Wow, that hit two homes. I'm just like digging through some old charts I got out here. What's going on? All right, we're going to zoom in. That yearly VWAP is pretty cool. Does it work on really low time frames? It does. That is a quality indicator. That is a quality indicator for 2K. Let's take a look down very small time frames here and see if we can find anything to confirm our bias. Here's some good news. Starting on the 1 minute. 1 minute has rolled over. That was actually a very powerful selling momentum impulse, and it did roll over. Don't get excited yet, but that's a good first sign. That's a good first sign. Bullish divergence off this low on the 1 minute. Good sign. On RSI and MACD. Okay, good signs on the 1. Cool. Cool. Let's look at it on the 5. Same thing, actually. Multiple bullish divergence. Many's divergence, as some would say. Let's add this to the chart. We see our lows in price coming down. 1, 2, 3 lower lows, right? Boom. And we look at our RSI. What do we find? 1, 2, 3 higher highs in RSI. Bullish divergence on the 5. Bullish divergence on the 1. Bullish divergence on the 5. We look at RSI or MACD. Same story. So on the 1 and 5, we have bullish divergence on both these indicators. The only thing here disagreeing with the 1 would be the money flow, would be Market Cipher right now. Market Cipher actually not showing us what we'd like to see off that bullish divergence. Money flow still a little janky, but this does catch my eye up here. Look at this VWAP. Look at this VWAP. It's refusing to quit. We're seeing 1, 2, now potentially 3 impulses of VWAP to the upside as we sell off. VWAP is a very good indicator of whether you're going to find buyers or sellers. Not going to lie. Period. Buyers are found very commonly below the VWAP, sellers above the VWAP. It's a great indicator. If you don't use VWAP in your trading in some way, I highly recommend that you check it out. So 1 minute's looking good. 5 minute is looking good, but we don't have quite yet what we're looking for. I want to see this money flow roll over a little bit. I want to see this. I want to see this low from a few minutes ago broken, and I can then be confident that it's rolling over. That will be good. Let's throw a fib on this quick because we might get a bounce while I'm doing this, and if we do, I want to know where it's going. I don't want to be in the dark. There we go. There we are. So our golden pocket above us, 46.2. I'd take that today. That would be... Imagine that. Imagine if we closed today above 46.2. That'd be wild. That'd be spicy. Our 382 overlapping with our 44.851. Okay. Likely to find some resistance here. That's for sure. Likely to find resistance here. We're going to make this one red. And then we have, of course, our 0.5. These values actually look really strong. I'm liking the way the fib tool is working here, and that is making me think that we are going to see, at minimum, a short-term reversal here. It's not a guarantee, but when you place your fib retracement tool from a high to a low, even though you're not sure you've reversed yet, even though you're not sure you've reversed yet, if you see them line up with major horizontals, and really, if you see them line up with just local price action, you can see almost each one of these fibs, except for the golden pocket, reacted with price before that was even the retrace. So we fell, bounced, fell, bounced. And you can see that's right at 382, right at the 0.5. So that builds confidence for me that we're going to see some kind of move. The fact that we have this horizontal above us overlapping with the 382, unfortunately, it may only go to there. We'll have to see. No one's going to have the answer. We could just rip up, go to that golden pocket. But this might be a battle here at 44.80, 44.8. Let's see. Currently at 236. A rejection from here would be very bad. We do want to see this continue to the upside. We do. We do not want to see this fall lower. That would be mallow. Very mallow. A shallow retrace like a 236 on a drop like that is gonna definitely put pressure on the downside. So let's get through some of these time frames before the move actually happens, right? So once we zoom out to the 15, we see that that bullish divergence is actually gone, unfortunately. So 1 through 5, we're seeing bullish divergence on our lows. On the 15, that goes away. Our lowest point in price is the lowest point on RSI. That's not great. That's not great. MACD is sustaining, is holding that bullish divergence on the low. MACD, but RSI isn't. So we're a little less confident here. The 1 and the 5 RSI and MACD were just mirroring each other, showing the exact same divergence. And that's broken down here on the 15, so we're a little less decided. The 15 does not quite yet look like it's rolling over, unfortunately. We have lower lows, and we have lower lows. We're going to have to really see that VWAP pull up. Market Cipher, again, leaning more bearish than RSI and MACD. Let's see if we can find an edge, though. Let's see. 30-minute lost the divergence. It is heckin' oversold. Down at 12.28 RSI in the 30. But you could see we've lost that divergence. We've just lost it. 30-minute don't care. Ooh. MACD keeping it spicy, though. MACD keeping it spicy. So MACD is still showing it to us. RSI isn't. And let's do the tiebreaker. Market Cipher is not either. Man, Market Cipher says 30-minute looks like crap. All right. 45-minute. Again, RSI is lost. That divergence. And, man, it's barely visible. This might be actually a weak bullish divergence. It's not quite a double bottom, but it's very close. But you can see that as we zoom out, that divergence is getting less powerful. Say powerful. It's getting less powerful, less visible. It's not showing as strongly. Hopefully we can find something. Something. On the hourly, it's gone as well. And on the hourly, okay, here we go. So on the hourly on MACD, it's completely gone. On the 45-minute, it was maybe a weak double bottom divergence. Now we see a lower low. So, what a story. What a story. Hourly, not looking good on Market Cipher. Market Cipher link, by the way, in the video description below. If you're going to get it, use my link. That way I make some monies. Haha. I use it. I don't think you have to have it for trading, but I use it. I think it's a great tool. Certainly not something you should probably invest in day one, but once you get a feel for indicators, check it out. Oh man, we don't even have it on the... Ooh, we do have it on the 4. Here it's getting interesting. So we have 2 hours and 10 minutes left on the 4. Here it's starting to get spicy. Our very small time frames are showing us bullish divergence on this low. And if we look now, we're actually getting a different divergence. A different bullish divergence. This is interesting. This is a very spicy setup. We had, what is it? Hidden... I hate the names for them. Just call them bullish or bearish divergences. On the 1, 5, 15, we had bullish divergence because we had a higher low in RSI in MACD and a lower low in price. Now we have a different bullish divergence, which is we have a lower low in price, but a higher low on RSI. And it's just so slightly. We might even call this a weak divergence with a double bottom, but the way that these have transitioned from smaller to larger time frames, like as we saw in the 45, that it was maybe a double bottom, and before that it was more stronger divergences, and now we're seeing kind of that divergence flip to the other type. I think this is now B. Yeah, C is the double bottom, B, this is B, and then the other one was A. It doesn't really matter, just call them divergences. That's interesting. It's a good sign. The higher this 4 hour can close, the better. 44.8 would be a great target for the next 2 hours. And MACD not showing it to us. No, MACD showing us the same thing as RSI. This is really cool. The chart is suspiciously well groomed, let's say. Suspicious. MACD and RSI agree on the 4 hour. Here's some bonus points. Here's some goodness. So we haven't seen Market Cypher give us anything good on the way here to the 4 hour. Now in the 4 hour, we don't have a confirmed goodness, but this is the least wrecked looking. We have a rounding top here on our negative money flow. We do see these very commonly. We saw this here. Saw this here. Just roll over. Something building my confidence here is the VWAP is trending. It is trending back up. Yeah, of course it can catch, but this is telling us, this is suggesting that it may be looking to roll over. That would make sense, as that was a lot of selling. That was a lot of selling in a short period of time. Our lower time frames are just wrecked by it. So that would be logical to see that happen. 6, here it is. Here's where the uglies came. The 6 hour in is it just this last 6 hour? Yep. Really? No. Well, in the last 6 hour candle, money flow did go all the way from positive to negative. So money entering the market, now money is leaving the market on the 6 hour time frame. That's significant. If we look at our history here, we haven't had negative money flow on the 6 hour since September 1st. So all month we have had green money flow. We've had money entering the market. Now we're seeing lower low. This is not great. That's not great. Let's see what happened then. Right here? Huh. It's suspiciously not that crazy looking. It's not that crazy. No divergence. We have a lower low in price, lower low in RSI. MACD, yes. But I'm going to go with the RSI here. 6 hours not showing it yet. It's not giving it to us at this point. Let's go to the 8. The 8's looking ugly still. So pretty much every other time frame, we've seen a green current candle, except for the 8. The 8 closes in 2 hours with that 4. And let's see what she has for us. No divergence. Maybe divergence on MACD. MACD is getting less reliable, it seems, as we zoom out. This is not pretty either. This is not pretty either. Money flow looking to roll over on the 8. That's not great. Lower high. We haven't had that lower low yet, but it does look like it's on deck. Let's go to the 12. The higher we go, it seems that this is not going to give us divergence. That's not a great sign. I like that we're seeing it on lower time frames. That builds confidence for me that we're looking to move away from 42.2, and that's what we want. But we're not getting these bigger ones. We're not getting the 6. We're not getting the 8. 12 is looking to roll, or just rolled over as well with the 6. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. No divergence. And then again, in every single time frame now that seems to have happened is like MACD is saying it could be, but it hasn't reversed, so we really shouldn't be calling it divergence. And RSI is, and this is I guess why I would dismiss it, is RSI is saying, nah, dude, you don't have divergence. It's hard to decide which one, like how you're going to read it. Everyone reads it differently, but that's how I'm reading it. Not bullishly, really. I'm not going to side with MACD when RSI is acting this way. So let's get rid of this for a tick. Let's throw up our moving averages. All right. We got the 50 and the 10 right up here at our golden retrace. Okay, that is highly probable, though. Highly probable. You know what? Here's something very good. This is something very good. The daily is still safe. The daily on Market Cypher, and you saw it was not looking happy on really any time frame. The daily's still safe. We do see this twisting here, but with a higher high on our money flow, we're not in danger in the way that we would be without this. With all these lower time frames, money is leaving, but we're seeing that what that really is a zoomed in version of what we saw here and what we saw here. We're seeing that expansion of the market and then the contraction. And as long as we continue that trend up, we don't set a lower low here. Money continues to flow back in. This is fine. So what we would expect to happen is this. A very brief twist. Very brief twist. And that would roll money flow down and back up. And that's fine. That's just dandy. That's just open now. Hello, dog. The dog's here. By the way, guys, just so you know, a little update on me. Signed a house yesterday, so big times. Big times. I had to move out by the end of the month, and I found a place, signed the lease yesterday, and so we will be reporting live from a new location shortly, by the end of the month, probably before then. This is not amazing. I'm not liking MACD here on the daily. Look, we had lower highs on our histogram. We had 2 days of momentum on the upside, and now, boom, we got hit with this candle. That is not great. This definitely shows a struggle at this level. We had pretty strong buying momentum. It was definitely overpowering selling momentum from, which is odd, right? May to August. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. And now, as we entered August, it seems to have reversed. We're seeing weaker moves to the upside, weaker expansions, and stronger pull downs. We can see our lows have been coming down. That's the trend we want to break here. So we could keep seeing red on the daily momentum, but we really just don't want to see it set a fourth lower low. If it can set a higher, or a higher low. It always gets confusing when you're explaining upside down, like negative. If it can set a higher low, that can set us up for some upside movement. Ideally, we just want to see this candle today get bought up, and we want to see, even if it closes really tiny, as positive momentum. It is possible. It's not out of the question. Our golden pocket that we are typically expecting price to move to is right at that 50-day moving average. What sucks here, guys, I'm going to be real with you, is that we're under the 200 now. We're under the 50 now. When we were looking at that golden cross, we were saying, hey, as long as we stay above those, everything's pretty hunky-dory. And we got this golden cross. We're going to see buying power result from it. But we got to stay above it. Today, we've lost it. The saving grace is the 20 weekly is still fine. That's wild to me. We really haven't tested it. We've gotten very close many times now. Actually, let's remove all this. There it is. We've gotten very close to testing it. We see that back in August once, September 7th when we fell, and then today we're getting so close to this 20 weekly. We just haven't tested it. So that's actually confidence building. As long as we're above it, things are fine. Because as long as price is trending above the 20 weekly, what that's doing is it's pulling up. It's like you're a pilot on a plane and I don't know, the plane starts crashing and you're pulling back, trying to get that gradient, trying to get that loft, whatever it is. I'm not a pilot. It's pulling pressure up. It's creating pressure up for the 20 weekly, and that's what we want. We can see that it actually has not, since back here, June, it has not trended up. This is just a downward gradient. The longer we can stay above, we'll see it flatten out. And then we'll see it eventually pull up and be positive, but we're not there yet. It's interesting that's just below our level. 42.2, that's 41.2. A spot trader or someone who maybe has a longer term mindset in investing here may use that instead of 42.2. That may be their stop. 20 weekly is going to get tested eventually. Whether it's now or in, I don't know, 20 weeks, we don't know. But eventually it's going to get tested. Price can never stay. Price can never stay away. So let's look at these. Let's look at these. Oh man, look at that. You were so beautiful. You're so beautiful. 2 day. So we actually have over a day of trading. So 1 day, 10 hours of trading for 45.1. I think that's possible. We can see that price again was attracted. We say this all the time. Flat, fat clouds. Flat, fat clouds. And curvy bottoms, baby. Flat, fat clouds. Price was attracted to it here at 46.9. Attracted to it again here at 44.2. Ooh. There we go. So we'd like to see it close above. Ideally, we'd like to see it close above the Kaijun. As I said, 45. And if we can muster it out, bulls 47.7 would be ideal back above the TK. That would be wild. I don't know if I have confidence in that at the moment. Interesting, the 2 day on Market Cipher. Similar to the 1 day. Money flow still trending up. We're seeing it pull back a little bit here. But still in the green, still good. That is an ugly candle. Momentum is increasing to the downside again on the 2 day. And we've lost 50 RSI. What's up, Stellar Matt? How you doing, brother? Thanks for subscribing. Great reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, join the fam, guys. We're live here, cutting edge TA all the time. You don't want to miss it. Best way to do that is to subscribe and join the Discord. Discord link. I didn't even pin anything. Let me... HTTPS. There we go. Links pinned. Well, we haven't lost the 20 weekly yet. Can't be a bear market while we're above the 20 weekly. Can't be. Doesn't work that way. I am Pharaoh. All right, so the 3 day closing with the 2. Same thing. We're looking for a higher close. So in 1 day and 10 hours, if we don't have higher closes, things can get ugly. 46.8. You can see it in the last 3 day candle. Perfectly back tested. This was actually beautiful. Back tested. That cloud support. Closed above the TK. That was a beautiful, beautiful candle. Now we're back in the cloud. What is definitely a plus here is, thank you Steve, by the way. Shout out to Ultra Chaos Steve II. Pointing this out, I didn't catch this. 3 day has twisted. So 3 day is giving us a signal. It's giving us a sign. When did it twist? On this candle. 90 days in advance. 90 days in, is it 90? Or is it 27 days in advance? Wait a minute. Doesn't matter. I'm not even going to get into it. Giving us a signal, giving us a hint that the winds may be changing. The winds may be changing. This gave us our signal back here. Right here. Ichimoku cloud twisted right here and said, hey, your winds are changing. The winds did change. Things were very ugly. Sentiment was very ugly. We got back above the cloud. And so now that we are above the cloud, now it's telling us, hey, the winds are changing. So if they've changed, let's get rid of this again. If this change led to this, then this change suggests that. Doesn't guarantee it, but it suggests it. That's a good sign. That's a good signal. That took a long time to paint. It really did, and I wasn't sure if it was going to, but it did. That is excellent. Watch out, the floor is lava. Here is where I'm looking the most, though. We started the episode with this. This was the video yesterday. This is where I'm looking for most. This weekly, with plenty of time to do this. Back above 46.9. That's it. That's all I'm asking. I don't think that's too much. The minimum, the worst, the like lowest, worst case scenario that I'll take. I have to turn on. Get this way. Boom. The worst, the minimum, 44,000. I zoomed in here. I don't even know if that helps you see it, but you can see right here. That's where the TK is. So I want to close above the TK on the weekly. And what's awesome is despite falling, right? So if you guys watched that video yesterday, we didn't have this candle, but basically we didn't have that move up here on the TK. That is the move we're looking for. But with the new candle painted here that occurred or painted with it, we see the TK moving up. So guys, this is actually what we were looking for, and we've progressed closer to it. Even though we've fallen, even though we fell, we've gotten closer to this cross. This is actually very exciting. Let's get that on the weekly again. Check this out. It doesn't seem it, but this candle, this weekly, has progressed us towards the signal we were looking for, towards this. We didn't have that. Let's look at it like this way. This was what it looked like in the last candle. They were parallel, so we were speculating we might see a cross up above the clouds. One of the most bullish signals possible. Really, the only ones more bullish would be like the monthly or the 2-week, longer time frames doing this. Now with this candle that has dropped, has spooked people, we're actually progressing towards that cross, which is very interesting and unexpected. Because this is what we want to see. We want to see that TK continue to move up. We want to see our Kaijun, the purple line there. We want to see that stay flat. And we want, actually I use a ray for that because that arrow looks terrible. That's what we want. We want to see that TK come up, and apparently this price action has not phased it. It hasn't changed anything, it says. It says we're still trucking up. We're still looking for that. That's actually really good. And unexpected. I would have expected that to maybe move down or something weird where it gets farther from the cross, but we're still on track with this. So we're really going to look for the weekly to close again above that KJ. And you can see that this is coming. The only way this doesn't come, the only way that this doesn't happen, is if price really severely sells off here before the weekly close and moves. I would say it would have to move below the cloud. It would have to move very far down. And then you may see that curl back down. I don't think that's probable. I don't think it's probable at all. I think we're still on course. It is remarkable to me to see... Send it to back. It's remarkable for me to see that TK bending up, because we would expect that only upside price action would get us closer to that goal. We'd be wrong. We'd be wrong. All right, let's go back to our original. Oh my god. All right. 5 minutes. Let's check. Has anything happened yet? Not really. Not really. Nice little V-shaped recovery potentially here on the 5-minute, though. Money flow is finally looking, so you were looking at this earlier, and we were speculating that we didn't have a reason yet, other than this VWAP being kind of powerful looking. Now we do. Our lows have been broken. Our low is broken. Money flow has gone lower. This is the first sign of it looking to roll over. Doesn't mean it's gonna have to do like this or something. It could easily do this. But it's going to look to roll over. Once you have that low in, probability of it looking to roll over is really strong. Very strong. And so that's changed since we looked at it at the beginning of this episode. 1 minute, money flows continued to be positive. Actually, that's very great. We saw this trending up. Now we've set a higher high, so it's setting itself up for that smooth ascent. That smooth ascent up. So that's actually changed a little bit. It's changed a little bit since we started. Man, this is going to be a spicy day. I hope you guys are here for it. 15-minute, okay. 50-minute was the most bearish when we started. It still is. As you can see, we haven't gotten there quite yet. We haven't gotten to, we haven't done that same thing on the, we haven't done the same thing that we just looked at on the 5 here on the 15, but it's heading in that direction. It's getting close. I don't like that VWAP now is kind of looking more noodly, but if we can see this happen, then we're going to say, all right, the 15 minutes looking to roll over. Then lines up with the 5. The 30 is still ugly as anything now. Wow. 45's pretty ugly too. Hourly is awful. Ugh. Ugh. This is a toughie, boys. This is a toughie. I like where it bounced. I'm not really loving what I'm seeing on low time frames though. Let's look at something random. What about like a 6-day? What do we got on the 6? A little bit more attractive than the weekly, I'll say that. But not the best. No bearish divergence on the 6-day. That's pretty cool. Wow, there's no bearish divergence at all on the 6-day. Oh yeah, there is up here. Never mind, ignore me. What can we look at? How can we get an edge? Ah. Why didn't you guys remind me? I'm sure someone already did, but I'm not paying attention. Total. Let's look at total. What do we got going on, total? Be our guide. Be our guide. What do we got? What do we got, baby? Total slightly lower low as well. Money flow equally beautiful on total as it is on BTC. RSI. Man, if only total had held. If only it had held. Actually, let's put it on 1 day because sometimes 24 hours goose with it. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? This is what I'm talking about when I say you have to be very careful with total when you're charting it. So I don't know how well you can see that at home. Maybe I can zoom in. And I'll make this bigger temporarily. All right. You see this wick on the 7th. So today is a higher low, right? You can, I don't know how well you can see that, but either way, trust me there, or look it up yourself. If you have it on the day, today is a higher low. Now watch this. If I put it on the 24-hour, did you see that change? Did you see it? This is why I have to be very careful with total. Total is not a real chart. It is not traded. It is not it's aggregated data, right? So it can be faulty. It can have issues. It's prone to kind of retroactively be changed. So you have to be careful when you're looking at it. Have to be careful. So this is what I'm talking about is on the day, we have a higher low here on total, and I'm going to guess a lower low on RSI. So total would be saying we have bullish divergence. That's good. That's good. But I don't know which to trust. This is like legitimately. I don't know which to trust. Because when we go to 24-hour, which is the exact same thing as a day, shouldn't be any different, we have a different chart. You can see that price moved away from that line. And we have a slightly lower low. I really want to side with the day, but that's just going to be confirmation bias. So let's actually peek at longer time frames. Maybe that'll help us out. Total, yeah. Total has not tested its 200. Golden Cross still intact. That's fine. So this is definitely looking more bullish than Bitcoin. That is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Let's see. Oh. Total looking way more bullish than Bitcoin. Rock and roll. Way more bullish than Bitcoin. Really, it has the same setup here on the daily with this TK, KJ tomfoolery. TK, KJ tomfoolery. You can see similarities there. Closed below the Kaijun here on the day. Fell. Hopefully going to close above the TK today. But total, in much better condition. The TK, the green line, is above the KJ. That's what you want. That's what we were looking for in a rally off Bitcoin, was for it to retake and cross. This doesn't have that cross potential setup, unfortunately, unless it goes lower. But we can see this bounce here on the day, and I'm going to look at it on the 24 hours as well because this is sketchy. Right here, right at the cloud support, right at, more importantly, right at the Kaijun. That is a perfect spot to bounce. That is a perfect bounce spot. This is very different from Bitcoin. Let's look at the week. Off the weekly TK. Like, this is in trend. Total is in trend as long as it's holding right here. That's nice. That's very nice. This is a weird 20 weekly. Right off that TK. Basically, if all you need to know, if you just want to know simply what this indicator is when you're above the cloud, the trend's up. When you're above the TK above the cloud, you're climbing. You're climbing. When you're below the cloud, trend is down. And when you're below the TK below the cloud, you're dumping. That's all I need to know for right now. You know what, actually? How about this, guys? Everyone's asked me about an Ichimoku Cloud Indicator video. When we get to 50k subs, there's our goal. There's our milestone. We get to 50k subs, I will release a public bad A Ichi Cloud. Yeah, sure, bud. There it is. That's like my call to action, guys. We get to 50,000 subs here, and that's not that far away if we try. And I will release a public Ichimoku Cloud in-depth Tom Crown exclusive with all of my secrets. There you go. There's incentive. Go forth. Go forth and subscribe so we can get there. Womp. Womp, womp, womp. SPY, womp, womp. We had a bearish call on this recently, didn't we? Ooh, bud. Dang, yo. That thing just gapped. Just gapped straight down from it. Wow. Right here. Oh, you'll never guess the last time this happened. This exact setup. Wow. Rico, this is like unfair, bud. I'm not sure if this is like we're allowed to know this info. Look at that. Look at that. The last time. That has to be the last time, wasn't it? Nope, actually it happened here as well. Very rarely then. Very rarely does this happen. This happen, what I'm referring to is the SPY is above its yearly VWAP, and then it opens trading with a gap above it below the VWAP. We saw that happen back in February and March. Everybody remembers that. Now we have it here. There is one example because you guys know I don't try to do confirmation bias. I always do try to play it fair. I try to look I'm not going to just show you the things that back it up. Here's an example of that where it didn't happen. That looks like the only example I can find right now. The only example I can find right now on SPY where that happened. But that's not good. That is a very bad sign. That looks very Marchish. 35% drop. Where would that lead us? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 300? That's ugly. That's really ugly. Curious. What do you think? Oh, wouldn't this be bloody? Price range, let's see, from the top. Huh. Not as bad as I thought. I thought that would be closer to 35% retrace. Nope. We're gonna use our Fibonacci tool instead then. Interestingly enough, though, that 0.5 retrace right at previous resistance in February before the fall. Golden pocket not really lining up with anything, but that would be a 32% drop. Yeah, that exact same drop not lining up with any of our fib levels. That's okay. Oh, it's on... My chart's on regular? Ew. Ew. I feel dirty. I feel very dirty now. Golden pocket on log then is the same drop. I'll leave it on regular. Interesting. If we see that continue to fall, definitely looking for a gap fill at 400, maybe 340. That's really not that catastrophic though. It's 25%. I know that that's what makes, you know, normal markets super spooked. It's like 25% drop. But I don't know, we're in crypto. That's like a Tuesday. This total though. Watch total. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're holding it. We're holding it. Total just doesn't seem to care at all. Look at the total chart. This is not a bearish monthly. It does not look like a bearish monthly chart to me. Oh, not at all. Why have I not seen this? Why has no one shown me this? Why has no one yelled at me for not looking at this live? Did anyone else know this? Steve, Rico, did you guys know this? Did you know that we have a 3-candle bullish engulf setup on the quarterly for total? I did not. What? That makes me way more bullish than I already was. I know, that's hard to even believe. How's that possible? This is what we're looking for on Bitcoin. This is what we want. This is what we want on Bitcoin. And now we have it on total for now. See? What the... This is what we're looking for. That's that 58.8 target. Bitcoin still trading below total. Even after this fall today, even after all that it just lost here, it still is fine. This is so hard to read because then we go to the daily and it's like doesn't look like the same level, right? Bitcoin hasn't really moved, don't worry guys. I have it up on the screen beside me, so if anything happens, I'll know. There we go. These are the two giants, the two dragons, man. The two dragons. This is where they're at. Total clearly more bullish than Bitcoin, but that's a good sign, not just for Bitcoin, but for the whole space. It's more important. I think it's more important that Total looks bullish than Bitcoin. As long as money's flowing into this market, I don't think there's anything to worry about. All right, let's go back to our short time frames. I haven't gotten a retrace at all yet. Ugh, 5 minutes getting ugly again. Oh, it just opened. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I want to see green on this. I want to see green on this one, man. We got to get rid of this lower low. Got momentum rolling over. Now you're in sell momentum. Be a great time for a fake out candle. Off 50 RSI. That's the setup. If it's going to do it. Oof, that coil is super burnt. Woo! Ooh, buddy. That is charry. Okay, let's get our trends. Looks about right. There we go. Bitcoin's listening. It's listening. Turn to green. Move that money flow. Move it up. Move that momentum up. We're no longer in a selling momentum candle. This is why you never count a candle till it closes, boys and girls. Never. It's bad practice. Go up. Peas. 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 Let's see. What's up, Rika? How you doing, man? Are you feeling better? I know you said you were in the hospital. I hope you're doing all right. How's everybody feeling, man? 300 watching. This is the earliest stream we've probably ever done. And we have pretty good viewership. Right on. Right on. 241 likes. We are officially 180 likes away from 420. If we get 420 likes, Bitcoin will moon. In my opinion. Not financial advice. But let's do it. For the sake of blazing it, let's do it. I want to see this 5 close up higher. Keep moving. Keep moving. Do what I said. Do what I said. Go, go, go. Look at that. Blue. This is one of those examples where it's like indicators don't look good. Indicators would say down, but an experienced eye can say, hey, there's a setup here. If this candle right here just flips. And you'll find that happens a lot, actually. So I'd like to see that keep moving. This is probably not enough. Probably not enough. Let me pull up the chat. See what y'all are doing here. We're getting into more TA, don't worry. We'll do more TA. Look at some other coins. Sept. M4, what's up, my man? Of course. Blaze it to the moon. Blaze those rockets. If anyone sees Gary Gensler, tell him. I don't know who that is. Who's that? What's up, Deanie? Hit that like. That's right. Crypto Face is shorting this. Ballsy. My short's still open. I'm not shorting this. I would be more interested in picking up. I would be more interested in picking up a long here personally. But I do have a short open from higher, so that is a different situation. Let me find that short. Where is it? Here we go. Open original. There we go. A lot of you remember I've shared this a few times. This is the same position. has not been closed, has not been messed with. It's in pretty decent profit right now. Liquidate me, baby. That's right, Popcorn. I dare you. I dare you, Popcorn. I'm calling you out. Liquidate me. You got what it takes. Look at that 5. Look at that 5, just like we predicted. Just like predicted. Just as predicted. Not really. There was just a good chance of it happening with the setup. 5 minute, even with this though, it still took some damage there. But I like that bounce from the 50 potential here. And I like that we went to selling momentum and then eliminated it. Pulled back up. Yeah, it's waning buying momentum, but that's a fake out. That's a fake out. Now our momentum oscillators might be pinching here on the 5. 15 still hasn't... 15, you're so ugly. We didn't get that lower low. We got to see this continue to roll over or else probably going lower. Keep moving, 5. You can do it. Keep moving. Let's get rid of this. Let's make this a different color. This is our major trend. Really, this is where we don't want to close below. We don't want to go below here and close below here today, let's say. You can even see on the 1 hour that trend line being respected. The 15 minute, slightly doing some closes underneath it. 30. But when you get to like the hourly, no. I'm going to guess the 4 hour, no. Yep, no. 6, no. Yeah, that's good, but it's not enough. It's not enough yet. We're going to need to see retracement. We're definitely going to need to see retracement. I wish our lower time frames look stronger here. But it is nice to see the 5 minute followed through with that fake out. Followed through with the setup. That's good. All right, let's read the chats. Gotta go. See you, Shane. Have a fun stream. Feel free to leave the stream open on mute in a tab, Shane. You don't have to. Feel free, though. It does help. It really does. It does help the stream get promoted, but thanks for tuning in, brother. It's great to have you. Emil says we're hitting 40K today. Let's do a poll. Bitcoin will hit today. Let's say let's do the people are looking berries. We got some berries in the house, so let's give them some targets. We'll take Emil's at 40. Let's say 40. Yeah, we'll do 40K. We'll do 40. We'll do 35. We'll do like under 35. And then we'll do bottoms in. Bottoms in 35. 50, 35. Below. There we go. Let's throw the poll up. Let's throw the poll up. Where do you guys think we're going? I don't have an answer. We don't know. Bottom sin. Bottom sin. Bottom sinners. Astera Nicule. How did I get that trend line? Which one? I'm guessing you mean the blue one. Yours might be slightly higher. Huh. It's interesting. It's weird that they're not really any different. I would expect those to be more different. If your chart is on regular, I use log. I might have actually misplaced this a tiny bit. This is not like the official. I just did this one quick. Guess we can do it like that. Oh, it's because we're on the 1 hour. That's why. If I did it on the daily, it would be cleaner. There we go. This is better. You can take it. It also depends on what time frame you're taking it from. So if you were to draw that line from the daily, you saw how it didn't really connect with price points there. That's because I had drawn it on the daily. If you draw it on the hourly, if you draw it on the 5 minute, your trend is going to be slightly different. Very, very, very slightly different. That would be my explanation. Or if you have your chart on regular, I still don't know why it's not changing. But regular, I use logarithmic, and so that should, I don't know why it isn't here, but that should impact the trend lines as well. Those are my probably 2 reasons. Hendrik Berg, how much leverage do I usually trade with? None. Usually I trade spot. Trade spot. 44% same bottoms in. That's right, boys. That's right, boys. 40K in a just neck and neck here. 40K with 40%. Bottoms in with 44%. 35K with 10. 6% below 35K. So here's actually something interesting. Is for once on our channel, a poll actually is favoring downside. We have 48% as the number 1 answer. However, lower 40K, 35K, below 35K, those add up to more than 50% of the votes. That's interesting. If you guys have been here for our streams before, that's not very common. Typically, we lean bullish here, typically. So that says something. That is actually significant, in my opinion, that the chat is saying down. Cheers. Cheers to you. I got this, like, jug of Monster today. Where's my other one? Which I'm not enjoying. This is, like, half full. I don't think I'm even going to drink it. Let me see if the lady will make me one of my favorite energy drinks. I didn't have time to ask earlier. So I'll tell you guys what happened today. Why I'm up early. It's not because of price action. Myself and Sir Crypto Jeb. Okay, yes, lady. Me and Sir Crypto Jeb, great guy. I love Crypto Jeb. We're very different people, but we see crypto very similarly. He's been in the space a long time like me. We have a lot of kind of those OG mindset similarities. Really like him. But we were supposed to, this is right, Jeb, calling you out, bud. I love you, but calling you out. We were supposed to. I was supposed to be on a show at 9:15 this morning. I'm not sure what happened. They had some kind of miscommunication scheduling error. And alas, I was ghosted. No, I wasn't ghosted. They reached out. We talked. But that didn't happen. So that's the story of my day today. Hopefully we'll be on there soon. I was looking forward to it. I'm not really sure what happened. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, stuff happens, guys. I'm not mad. There'll always be time for more. Roll over already, you ugly 5. Oh, no. And the lady's not home. She can't make me an energy drink yet. That's fine. She doesn't need to be home. Do I have my shaker bottle? At least? No. Yeah, well, I just have to drink this awful Monster. It's disgusting Monster. I like Monsters, but 1, I'm bored of them. 2, I'm pretty sure they're killing me. And 3, the white one is not good. It's not terrible, but it's not. I don't like drinking it. It's gross. False flags. What's up, man? Party time. Party, party, party. What are you partying for? OG, your whiteness is showing. What is that? I don't understand. I mean, like, my whiteness cannot be hidden. I'm not even white. I'm a clear person. BitBoy, more shifty-eyed panic. What's up, Nurse Judy? How you doing, darling? Bitcoin's not done yet. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What's up, Smith666? Copiumed. Water or beer? I do love water, but I'd have to go get it. I feel like getting up. Are you crystalline? No, I'm like more. You guys ever have like a spring roll? You know, like from an Asian delicatessen, a spring roll, and it has like the clear. You know, you can like see the ingredients through it. Not the deep fried one, the one that's just like rolled. That's what I'm made of. Like if you zoom in, you'll just see like into my body. I'm see-through. Monster sponsorship off the table? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gross. Monster's gross. They never reached out anyway. New doctor. Are you alright, Rika? I didn't see your response, man. Are you doing alright? You commented that you missed a stream because you were in the hospital. Sorry, I don't want to share your stuff, but you publicly commented it. Are you doing better? Are you healthy? Feeling better? Hope so. Josh Durham looking for OMG. Yeah, we can check that out. Flash jab. What's up, man? It's like rice paper. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, it's translucent. Just see-through. When I go in the sun, I just instantly burn.
Look at our amazingly beautiful OMG. It's
T-I-M-M-M-M-M-M-M-M-me. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? How you doing, Josh, man? Yo, OMG, man. Holy, what the heck? WTF is going on here? Higher high? Higher high in USD off of this? Off of that? What? It's above $9.61. I mean, I'm still looking for the same thing. Same thing. What wild price action, though, dude. Good eye. This is on the 2-hour. I thought this was on 24-hour. Look at that, dude. Josh, you're on, man. You're on. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. I'm putting OMG in the title. Look at this candle. Kicker. Volume, not quite there yet, but we have 9 hours. That's plenty of time for more volume. Look at this. Intraday, move below the 20 daily, and then just boom, shot up into a hammer, higher high. What? What? And yesterday you closed above resistance, man? I mean, the TA hasn't changed here since last time we looked at it for you. 11. What are we looking for? Golden pocket starts at like 1060 to 1090. Resistance sitting at 1162. Money flow beastin' on the daily. Let's go, OMG. SNX. Yes, I'll take a look, sure, bro. Isn't it funny though? I place these trades, and people certainly see me place them, and they're like, "It's not going that low. Why would he say that? He doesn't know what he's doing." That was an old one. Are you sure it was SNX, dude? And then you wait, and they fill. Out of nowhere. Just like in a wick, you'll see them, boom, fill. I don't know where this chart is. I mean, SNX, dude, that 1034, I don't know if I can find the chart, but that's almost certainly where we were looking for long, because that level has been just hammered time and time again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. It might have not saved even. You know what? I can just make a new one even. 1034. Stop it under September 7th low. What kind of downside are we looking at on that one? 11.5. I don't like that. But the risk to reward is there. Instead of being... I think we're going to play this one smarter. I know I had a trade on this. I just don't remember. I can't find it on my charts. Let's just play it back to the golden pocket. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to be more aggressive. I'm not going to stop it below. I'm going to pull it up to here. There we go. Stop it below the wick here. This will probably get stopped, but at a 7.5 risk to reward, you'd expect this to get stopped more times than not. But when it fills, it makes up. 32% potential upside, 4.3% drawdown. Not financial advice. All trades that are listed on this stream are just my opinion. For educational purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor. Josh, you got some spicy stuff, dude. Are you sure it was SNX? I'm trying to think what else he looked at recently. Because I remember I placed a trade setup for something that you wanted, that you were looking at recently. But I don't see anything on these SNX charts, so I don't think it was SNX. Unless it was on that monthly or weekly September review. Then it wouldn't show up here. I don't know. Hans Mayer, can I give you some Hopium for Digibyte? Hans, I'll give you the strongest Hopium in the world. Brother, you and me, we're on that DGB train. We're on that boat. I'm not getting off. I'll be there with you. We're either going to the bottom of the ocean or the top of the ocean. I don't know. There's not really a good comparison to put that against. I'll go down with you, brother. I'll go down with you. I've been holding my DGB forever. Forever. And it just doesn't look great still. Still doesn't look great. Fell into the Bitcoin trap. You're a genius. What a good name. Gold 13 Dragon. Love Digibyte. Me too. Honestly, guys, I love Digibyte. I haven't bought any new Digibyte in years, but I love Digibyte. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it while it's here. I don't care if it doesn't go anywhere. I love it. It's a good project. It's decentralized. I think it eventually will move. I just don't know when. Could be a while. Could be today. Let's actually look at this SPY by the hour. So trading did open. Ugh, look at this. No bids. No bids. This is out in space. Let's draw a picture. So here's the SPY planet. That's a terrible planet. SPY planet. Let's give it some rings. There we go. Has some rings. Now maybe we give it a moon. It's going to be a happy moon. There we go. Just off in outer space, just by itself. Just there's the greatest chart you'll ever see. It's more artistic than most charts. It's interpretive. I'm trying to copy. Oh, there we go. Trading view, keep changing crap, and I don't know where it goes. Let's put alerts. We'll see if this goes any lower. I was looking at indice futures last night, and pretty sure trading was like halted because it was down 2% plus. Plus. Let's see. Let's check in on the stream. How many? Do we have the sufficient likes? Have we gotten to 420 yet? What's up, Pajater, Kang Sept, Matt Hansen, T. Brund, Ursula Marshall, nice name, Ursula. Chris Nyberg, Christian Miller, Franza94, Woodsman the Peasant, great name.
24K today, lol. If that is your conclusion, stop trading. Turn off CNBC. Forget about Elliot Boy.
Yeah, stop watching CNBC. Seriously, guys, if you want a strategy for trading, just counter trade CNBC. Period. If you don't know how to trade, just counter trade CNBC. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. They're always wrong. I saw a spreadsheet. I don't know if this is still true because the spreadsheet was in 2018 or 19 with every single call, meaning if CNBC was bullish or bearish any day they commented on Bitcoin, and then the next day or that day's price change, it was each one of their analysts, and it was all of their analysts were, I think the best one hit 27% or something. 27% of the time they were in the right direction. That is impressively bad. Impressively bad. Worse than flipping a coin bad. That's impressive. It's hard. You guys think that this is something I think everyone should ponder, right? You guys think, oh man, I'm so bad at trades. Not everybody, but at some point we all feel this way. I'm so bad at trading. I always get it wrong. Did you know it's just as hard to get it wrong as it is to get it right? Think about it. Because if you can get it wrong consistently, then you can just do the opposite of what you're doing. Then you'll get it right consistently, right? It's just as difficult. Oh, there you go. The master of fib circles. Circling the fibs yet again. According to the circles, it looks like we're headed for some circle support at the 2618 down at 41.2. Circle support. I should change these to be more colorful so that they look cooler. Here we go. This will be the red one. This will be the green one. There we go. Also, a trick to fib circles is if you make the circles thicker lines, then they hit even more often. Then they look even better. I am the master, the lord of the rings. 13 rings given to man. Da, 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 da. See, look. It's perfect. We need another one, though. I'm going to close my eyes. Look. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Got resistance. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fib circle tree. Isn't this weird, though? Actually, for real, though. Like, this is spooky. Check this out. So, like, this ring here is at virtually the exact same value as the last one I did. Ready? Right here. It's like 41. 41.7. That's like 41.3. It's like almost the exact same level. I think we need it on the day. Man, that is an ugly daily. It's an ugly daily. Hold on. My brain is calculating here. Shut up, Apple Watch. Don't tell me to stand up. I'll tell you when to stand up. You're a robot. You're not even a person. You're not even a real person. Would that scare you? Would this spook you? That would spook me, actually. Not actually spook, but that would be uncomfortable. You know, people are looking bearish or looking for downsides. So let's give the people what they want. Where would we look? Let's use our fib tool. Let's fib it out. When in doubt, fib it out. There you go. There's your measured moves. If we see this being our swing low, this being our swing high, and we see a measured move, there you go. Just under 40. And 37.6 for the 1618 and 2. I don't think this is what's happening. But you can see actually here, if it does move to that measured move, target, pretty much just double bottoms here. Yeah, I don't think that that's what's happening. TBH. Maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't that be crappy? That would be spooky. That would be actually kind of cool. Actually, holy F. Holy F, boys. Look at this. So, check this out. Check this out. This is... I'm up too early. So I'm like tripping, I guess. Because I'm seeing some crazy stuff here. Check this out. Ready? Mind blown. This would be exactly the same. Exactly the same. You have your shelf. And you have your shelf. That'd be wild. What if we then saw another iteration of it? How freaking cool would this be? I love patterns. How cool would this be? I'm obsessed with patterns. Okay, we do it from here. Okay, we go over, so like this. We are constructing additional pylons. Oh, what would that be? Oh, God. I'm seeing nightmares now. I'm seeing nightmares. Let's make it to like the golden. Yup, it's already at the golden pocket. What if it just kept getting smaller and smaller forever? I'm not even saying this is going to happen. It's just cool. It is so hard to move those when you're on logarithmic. What if we got that? What if it even just went? What if it went again? Now I'm just being crazy. But when you see something, it's just can't look away. And then maybe one more just to be super trolly. This is almost certainly not going to happen. Come on. There we go. I wanted it to be slightly lower, but it's very difficult to move those things. You can see they just resize so fast. There we go. What if we saw that? How would you guys feel? God, that would be boring. What if it's just till the end of the year? That would be so boring. But the good part would be that it then looks a lot like this, to be honest, if it does play out that way. It would start looking a lot like October. With like these highs and then the lows coming up. It would look a lot like that then. The lows and the highs coming up. That's pretty cool. I'm going to save this chart. I don't really think this is what's going to happen. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea. What if we just see this like play out like 3 or 4 times? That would drive everybody mad. Copy chart image. Link. There we go. Stilly Petro. What's up, man? JG. Osrangeto Tazreg. Draw a moon at 330 on SPY. I'll do that. I'm going to take my arrow off so I can do better drawings. While we're waiting for the markets to move. That was weird. We'll do some drawings. And then at 3:30, you want a moon? You want a moon at 3:30? There we go. We have our whole planetary system now. That's what I think of stocks. Speaking of stocks and nothing to do with stocks. 329 likes. We are a mere 90 likes away. A mere 90. Hopefully the stream didn't just drop. No, it didn't. Just on my side. Like, it says on my side that it drops sometimes. Oh, and then as soon as I moved it, it's not there anymore. Sometimes it'll just spike down and scare me. For fun. Let's pull up. Let's do this. Hopium inside. What should we look at next, fam? What do you guys want to see? Great place to see stuff. It's on Twitter. Follow me. Close some of these. Ninja the 100x at $1.97 leverage on Cardano. Good luck, crypto character. Looks like sad turn. What's up, Sarah? Case, Train Wreck, Jeffrey, Docket. How you doing, man? Julius Schultz. Julius Schultz. Beautiful Julius Schultz. Save it. Look back at it later. Yeah, I put the link out there. I'll put it in Discord. By the way, join the Discord. That we can keep up with our live streams. There's educational content. Trade alerts. Why is that a huge link now? Trade alerts. Educational content. It's the best way to keep up with our streams. Oh, yeah, and you get paid just to be there. That's right. We do airdrops. I'll do an airdrop after the stream. It's not a lot of money, but hey, you get something someday. Maybe it's worth something. Maybe it's worth something someday. So you get paid to be there. So jump in the Discord. All you have to do is verify by clicking the green emoji once you're in. Discord link pinned to the top of the chat. Same with Patreon. And links in the video description below. Check out those links while I have a minute. Those are the sites that I've personally used myself. They have the Tom Crown stamp of approval. That's right. That's right. Airdrop group is active. I'll do one right after the show. Altcoins will explode. Timothy Ortel, how you doing, brother? Stinky Cola is one of my favorite names. They're all this on the BTC logarithmic curve zones. We blow some minds here. Throw all this on. What is the BTC logarithmic curve zones? My charts are always. I mean, I'll see if it's an indicator. Logarithmic. Trend line. Moving average. Logarithmic curve zone. So here's all logarithmic curves oscillator. Logarithmic growth curves. Curves and zones, but that's Ethereum. Logarithmic curves and zones. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well, I'm having a seizure. My computer's having a seizure loading this. I should probably turn off like all these other ones, like especially this Ethereum one that doesn't do anything. Ah, that's a spicy a meatball. That's a spicy. So I don't know if this is the one you're looking at. That's not very helpful. I don't know if this is the one you're looking at, but yeah, that is pretty spicy though. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty spicy. You see like that nice touch here back in 2019. We see no touch to the upper band. Cough. Bull run's not done. Cough. And what I kind of like here too is look at that. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Good news. We wicked out of this band here, but we're still in it. Look at what happened back here. Same thing. We wicked out of it twice and then we moved up. Maybe we're seeing that. This is pretty cool. I think it's kind of hard to use this for trading, but I like it as a kind of macro overview. Might look better on BLX. Maybe we should pull a BLX. What's up, Crypto Brune, the mobile Giorno? Alert on SPY crossing, 433 crossing. Oh no! Oh no! We're falling out of Saturn. No. No. Someone save us. We need an adult. How funny is this though? Does this like actually makes me giggle? Cause like, what is this chart? It's just like a bunch of candles by itself. We don't get this in Bitcoin. That's because we're a real market. I was loading BLX to look at that indicator. That's right. Log. Rhythmic. Okay. And stay. So here's like, I don't know. I don't necessarily like abide by everything having to be exactly the same, right? It doesn't have to be identical. But here you go. My computer could barely load this. It's, I don't know what else might be running. I guess the streaming. But look at it. Just look at it. Where's Beardy Day? Look at it. Uh-oh, Bitcoin's moving down. Does not like me looking at this. Look at this, though. Each cycle top. Where is it? Where is it? Where are we now? This is where we are now. And actually, the longer we're here, actually, the more it's starting to look like this. You can see this selling was obviously a little more violent, but you had kind of lower lows, and then you had this very slow ascending V. Let's zoom into it. You had higher lows with lower highs, then you broke to a low, and then you did what we kind of saw recently with this very sketchy grind upwards. So what we don't have yet is a quick sell-off that leads to a rally. I would guess that's like a 2618 extension. Let's see. Just a 2. Yep, so we're looking for a sell-off, and this is to be the exact same, doesn't have to be. Looking for a quick sell-off that moves to the 2 extension. Boom. That's really all we're missing here. That's it. Outside of that, this looks pretty dang similar. Consolidated in that gold pocket, and then you moved up to that 786. So what we want to see is, this would be about 54K right now. Would be about the equivalent. But we're not in that red top band, so I don't know why people are so crazy about it. You know, if you're looking at that, it's like pretty clearly showing that this is not the peak. Not the peak. That might suggest support at 33.1. I wouldn't really use that in trading. We can see this band above us. The longer it takes to get there, the higher this band goes, you know? Like, right now it's in the 100,000 to 130,000 range. But if this continues, if we just keep seeing this move, we don't go up there fast, we go up there slow, we see that will just keep moving up, making our targets higher and higher. I wonder where we can roughly look. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it because if it follows that, it's looking at like 300K and like 25. I don't know. I don't dig it. I think the only thing I like about it is that it shows that we probably aren't at a cycle peak. Doesn't fit the cycle peaks we've seen. Not looking super strong here. Let's do a quick run over of these. The hourly still is the most ugly thing. Gives me shivers, it's so ugly. You have waning momentum, but that's just not convincing at the moment. 45 minutes showing some weakness, finally. Finally. I trust this rolling over a little more than that hourly, because it's finally giving us something. But the 30-minute is not. It is super strong on the sell side. 15-minute never made it down to where we needed it. I got an alert. SPY. Wait, that's the same alert. Oh, cool. I do have a haircut. I'm getting my haircut on the 27th, apparently. I just got an email. I guess they rescheduled me. That's great. 5-minute. Still janky. We just don't have a clear... We just don't have a clear reversal. We have bullish divergence on a bunch of time frames right here. But we have not broken any of these descending trends. We gotta see something. Gotta see something. Gotta see something. Nah, I don't like that one. All right. My chat froze. Let me refresh this bad boy. Market cipher, blood diamonds. I don't use the old A as much as a lot of people, but when in Rome, So we're getting them diamonds. Although we have 1, 2, 3 X's already after a diamond. Look for one more X maybe. This is on the 5-minute. Please, let's get through these. 1, 2, 3, 4 X's. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 X's. I'm not a huge subscriber to the way everyone, not everyone, the way other people use. Well, let's be honest. The way other people use anything, I'm not a huge subscriber of. I usually go by my own beat, drum to my own beat. But I will say other people have recognized this pattern. Is you get the blood diamond, you fall, and then you're looking for 4 X's. These are market manipulations. 4 X's. Here in the 5 minute we have 3, but as we zoom out to the 15, we actually have a ton. You see the 15 gave us the blood diamond up here at 47.3, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually 4. The number we were looking for. 4 X's. And now we have a little threatening diamond again. Something tells me it does not close diamond. Something tells me it moves a little farther up here. So I'm just got a feeling. I don't know. It's like at the 30. It's interesting how consistently it's identifying these market manipulations. That's just what that's just what they call these X's. We got the blood diamond on the 30 minute all the way up here at 48.7. And since then, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're almost in the same spots. 4 market manipulations again. So usually you look for a bottom. Usually look for a bottom after 4 X's. Here's the problem I have with it. Money flow looks like hot garbage. We have these reversal green dots on the bottom, but that green dot is meaningless to me when money flow looks like this and when VWAP looks like that. It means nothing to me. So maybe on a higher time frame we can go through. Maybe on a higher time frame we'll see something. When we zoom out to the hour, we only have 1 X. After that blood diamond, only 1 X. That's okay. None on the 4. In fact, we didn't even get a blood diamond on the 4, which is spicy. Nothing on the 6. Nothing on the 12. Got a blood diamond on the daily. So this might be what you were looking at, because I'm not sure, bro. But here's my issue with this tissue. This candle's not closed. They got 8 hours too early. It's way too early to say that that's a blood diamond. Just way too early. We gotta see this daily close. I mean, if you look at these bands, it's really saying you want to close much higher than we're aiming. You want to get back above. You want to get back above these bands. You don't want to be messing around down here. But if the daily closes, man, and we have that blood diamond, that's not a good sign. You don't get these that often. Again, it has to close. It hasn't closed. So it's not there yet. It doesn't exist yet. We don't get these that often on the daily. If we look back, I'm not even sure the last time we got one. Right here. That did not play out well, July 1st. I don't see any other ones. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these other little dots because I don't even know what they're supposed to mean. There we go. Yeah, no, it's been a while. This is the last blood diamond. To be honest, though, that's not that threatening. Like, nothing happened here. We didn't really get any up here. This was the last real blood diamond. It was on September 2020. Real blood diamond. But maybe, is this going to change it? No. Good. Maybe like 2-day. Let's look at 2-day. Blood diamond on the 2-day. And we can see that we did get a real blood diamond here May 11th on the 2-day. And that did lead to a dump. However, again, the 2-day at 1 whole day and 9 hours away. 3-day only giving us that red X. We can see we got the blood diamond here. So the 3-day not really in peril, though it is closing at the same time as the 2-day. 4-day in trend. This is actually nice. So we got the blood diamond there on so many time frames right there, or like May 11th. We did trade bearishly here, but now we are trading bullishly again. 4-day actually not in danger here. It would have to close lower than it's even gone here now. So not only does it have to go lower than 42.2, probably, it has to close down there. You can see our bands have twisted. We've gotten our little blue change of trend. Little blue change of trend. The 4-day looks decent though. Money flow looks very threatening. Very, very threatening. Really, we would say this is going to roll over. That's what we would say. That's how we would look at this. But what we want to see happen is that VWAP rollover. And we want to see just kind of out of nowhere, kind of just buying up here. Fix that money flow. It's not negative yet, hasn't rolled over yet. It still could hold out. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly seems fine. Weekly is fine. Weekly said, yeah, 41.3. Wow, everything is there. Weekly's fine. Weekly's like in trend. Let's look at other times that it's weakened. I don't love the similarities here. Don't love that. But we can see that this actually is a good bit more strength on it. Good bit more strength than that October 2019. And honestly, same with back here in 2018. We never really made it. See, we went below. We traded bearishly. And we've come back on top. That never really happened back here. We went below and we like did break it, but we didn't stay there. You can see it just kept rejecting, and then it fell. Here is a little more similar, but it didn't stay. It didn't stay. It was like a candle close and then it fell. You could say, okay, what about this? That's getting closer, but then you're looking for this bearish trading period. We didn't get the same one. We really didn't get the same one. This was much tighter than this. So not that many similarities. No blood diamonds out here. Kind of curious. What does the monthly say? Monthly, no. Monthly honey badger, man. Don't care. But no. Just roll over 5 minutes. Stop being a dig. Russ Holmes, what's up, man? China housing market about to go under, buddy. It's not. China owns like all the houses, man. They own a lot of houses here, a lot of houses wherever you are. Not just the houses, not just China. They may also show up differently because you're supposed to use Henshinaki. Maybe just go. Let me throw it on Henshinaki. Henshinaki. I don't even know how to say it. No one knows how to say it. It's a mystery. Wow, a lot more of these manipulation markers on Henshinaki here. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unusual. 5. Look at the blood diamond on the 15 back here. That was massive fake out. Little manip. Nothing really fresh there though. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you're right. This actually looks significantly different on the hot candles. Like we have 4 market manipulations on like most time frames now that are smaller. We only have 1 on the 45 minute that makes me a little uncomfortable. 1 on the hourly, a little uncomfortable. This still looks ugly on the hour though. Still looks ugly in that hour. I'm not digging the wicks here on these hot candles. I'm not liking them. That's ugly. We can keep them on hot candles for a while. Why not? could say we may have been rolling over here, but we're not getting it on the 5-minute yet. Just give it to us. Just go up. Guy yells at chart. Tune in daily for guy yelling at chart. Do I pay attention to the markets beyond crypto? Yeah. I don't follow them the same way. Don't follow them the same way as crypto. Ooh, someone tweeted me on Twitter. Duh. A little harmonic pattern, maybe. Let's see. Who is this? Masa83 tweeting me a harmonic. I'm not a harmonic guy, but we can look at it. What time frame is this on? 1 STD? I don't even know what that means. There we go. Let's take off Market Saver. So where are you taking this from? He is MASA_83. Masa83. Let's see, you take it from here to here. Is this really a valid harmonic though? Doesn't really look like it. Your C is higher than your A, so that can the only like harmonic that can be bullish here. Trying to zoom through my brain, in my brain memories. Is it like a deep shark? What is it? Could be yeah, bullish shark. 1618. That's a 3 though. That's not quite right. None of these are actually, I don't know what pattern they're looking at. So the A and C works for a bullish shark. I don't believe in these anyway. But I don't think any of the other measurements. This should be closer to 618. This is larger than it should be. It should be below, like, it should be like 1.618 to like 2 something. And then this is just slightly too big as well. It's an interesting thought. Dude, harmonics are just... I just don't think they work in crypto. I don't know. That's me. Everybody does their jams different, though. Everybody does their jams different. Thanks for tweeting at me. I don't know if you're here, but thanks for sharing. Give it a thumbs up. What? It's in German, so I don't know. I'll just link it. Let's pull it up. This is what somebody tweeted me. Acceptor Tipitieren. Bitcoin technisch genen Rection. The only thing I know how to read here is it says bullish shark harmonic. So I was right. That's what they're trying to identify. I don't know. I don't know how to judge those. So he's saying the rebound to 50.5. I mean, I'd believe that. I bet we can derive that ourselves, though, without using that harmonic. And use much chiller. See if we can derive that ourselves. Bam. $50.5, right? Yep. All right, so that's pretty cool. I mean, this is what the post is saying. It's saying we are seeing a bullish harmonic here, and I mean, I don't like harmonics, but it lines up with our deep retrace here. Ooh, man, I'm burping. It lines up with our deep retrace here at 50,500 at the 786. That'd be pretty nice. That would not be bad. I'm not sure if that's what's playing out, but hey, it's a good look. It's a good take. Identified a pattern. Lines up with kind of where we'd be looking anyway. We did hit our golden pocket, which stinks. Let's see where we're at in our extension to the downside. That could be important. Wait. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Just barely past the 3 whole lay. I do not know. Do not know Green Egg's name. I do not like them, Sam I am. What's up, Christian Andres Ramirez? Romes. How you doing, Romes? Sharks in the water, baby. What's up, Lerp? Been a while, Lerp. How you doing? Please no 40k. Fair enough. What's up, Timothy Ortle? You contemplate blocking? Blocking what? What's up? Corey's requesting fib circles, so I think maybe we should. We already did a little fib circle tree today, but you know, guys, I'm always kind of in the mood for maybe just another way to show people how to use fib circles. So that, you know, the real trick is to like pick any 2 points and just make a fib circle. All right, here we go. Let's see if this lines up with our analysis. Oh yeah, finding support here. Let's turn this blue ring into a green ring, because that's clearly a support ring. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah, this is some of the best fib circle tree on YouTube here. Yeah, you have your resistance here. Back test, resistance, back test. It's almost too perfect, really. Hit that 0.5. Then you move through the circle, back up. Find resistance, back test, and then that yellow. So we're going to have to change that yellow one to red, because that's a resistance ring. Then we left it, and we fell again. So the circles tell me that, so we could hold here, says the circles, or we could fall to 39.7, or we could rally to 54. Thanks, circles. If it gets real bad, then it's also saying 33.1, but then it's also saying 64,000 or 81 and 26. Thank you, circles. Well done, circles. You've really interacted with price extremely excitingly. There you go. Circle tree at its best. That's right. We're gonna keep that one because it's so good. We're gonna keep it. Man, this is just anticlimactic. We've fallen and we're just not going anywhere. We're not going down. We're not going up. Just burning our wheels. Viewership is holding pretty steady here. Around 300. Nice. We have 377 likes. We need 420 likes. That means we need 43 more likes. Right? 43 more likes. We can do that. There's got to be 43 people here who didn't like it. Like the stream so we can get to 420. If you don't, then Saturn is going to explode on SPY. It's going to head down to Jointville, and then it's going to go to the moon down here. If that's what you want, then hit the like button. If it's not what you want, then hit the like button anyway. I don't care. Look at that. That VWAP just got crushed. Though I will say, the VWAP dropping like this in the last 5, 10, 20 minutes, that does give some semblance of buying pressure. Buying below the VWAP is an algorithmic move. So we could definitely see some buying momentum here pick up on a small time frame near Saturn. Look at that gap. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you? There we go. We got a big old gap. For you. Let the light shine through. That's pretty funny. Come on, Corn. Let's go. I still don't know if Total has a higher low or a lower... higher low or a lower low. Because it's not reporting well. It's reporting inaccurately as it loves to do. So on the daily, I'll just go over it again. On the daily, it shows higher low. On the 4 hour, it shows lower low. See how that no longer connects to those lines? On 24 hours, which is the same as the day, but for some reason doesn't show the same, we have a lower low. So it's only the daily time frame, not the 24-hour time frame, the exact same one. But only on the daily do we have a higher low. That's weird and feels kind of manipulaty, doesn't it? It feels manipulaty. That's what it feels like. Because if we have the higher low, then we have bullish divergence. If we have a lower low, like we look at 24-hour, then we don't have bullish divergence. This is very tricky. Very tricky. You know what? Let's... Not financial advice. Let's do a little FOMO position. Bit from grinding through for you. The light shine through for you. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Let's see how it goes. Rock and roll. Will this get stopped? Probably. We are looking to risk a downside of 4.4% or a 15.8% upside, making a roughly 3.5 risk to reward. That's a decent trade. Decent trade. Again, not financial advice, just entertainment. Basically making the bet that 42.2 will hold before 50,500 is hit. I think that's a decent bet. That's a decent bet. We'll see what the charts have to say, though. We FOMO'd in. We got to market order that. Let's see. I mean, you're on the 20. This is just mindless trade. Don't try this at home. Looks good so far. 419 likes, boys and girls. We are one like away from blazing it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Who wants to take it? There it is. 420. We've done it yet again, fam. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. 420 likes. That's what I like to see. That is what we like. We like the number. That'd be so wild if this plays out. SNX looking okay on that. Let's put an alert again. That's just looking wrecked, though, isn't it? You know what we haven't looked at that's going to be a really important piece of the puzzle today? Let's look at the dollar. Let's look at the dollar. It's going to be an important piece. And of course, screw you, dollar. Screw you. Go down. Go back down. Oh, this is the one that doesn't trade all the time. Maybe this one? I don't remember when I made this. Spicy though. June 1st, 2024. Watch out. Apparently. I don't know when I made that. Let's see. Are you looking good, dollar, or are you looking bad? Ooh, actually pretty good here. Pretty decent. On money flow, at least. Well, that's weird. So here's another strangeness where 24-hour is not acting the same as the daily. So if we look at the Dixie on 24-hour, and we look at Market Cipher B, we see that we just had a little trip to negative money flow. But when we put it on the daily, which is the exact same thing, that disappears. What we do see, though, actually, this is more bearish, weirdly. This is a more bearish take. What we do see is that we set a lower low in money flow on the daily, so that would imply we're looking to roll over. What do we trust, though? Do we trust the daily, or do we trust the 24-hour, which just rolled over from selling? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's throw our indicators, moving averages on here. Let's take a peek at those. What? Son of a bee. I don't know why it doesn't save my settings.
Good to see you join the bulls. I act not a bot kisses. Also don't save me chat.
Good to see you join the bulls. Well, guys, you know I'm historically a bear. And yeah, I mean, just gotta join the bulls eventually, right? Rico. Love you, bud. Bots. Not bots. Kisses for you and your family. So, daily has a little bullish kissing going on the Dixie. I wish it wasn't so. We see the 20 cross bearishly under the 50, and now it's looking to cross right back up. That could be a little kissing. That could be a smooching. Don't really want to see the smooching. Though I don't actually believe it matters for Bitcoin right now. Don't believe it actually matters if the dollar's going up. We've seen them pump together. We've seen them run opposite. It is what it is. Daily MACD's a little bit higher, setting a new high here. No higher high in price, though. That's interesting. Here's what's... I just can't shake it.
Can you chart some targets for DYDX? Cheers.
That's not my man's settings. Yeah, I could do that for you. I can't get this out of my head. Like, is this confirmation bias, guys? You can tell me. Like, am I just seeing what I want to see? Because I don't know. No one is immune. But I just can't unsee this. This just doesn't look like strength to me. This to me looks like something got very, very sold. Looks like something got very, very sold and is probably looking to get sold more. Like, look at this. Right? Where are we? Are we right here? I don't know. We haven't broken the high. What we need to do is break the neckline below. And then we'll know. Neckline below. Take it from like right here. 92. Let's just call it 92. There we go. 92. If we break 92, yeah, we're in likely that head and shoulders pattern, looking for downside. But there's always this argument, and I have the only argument against this, but I know I shouldn't. Gracie! The doggo is borking. The only argument against, every time we look for a retrace, right? Look for the golden page, we look for the 5. That's up at 70 or 97 to 98. I don't know, it's not logarithmic. All the way up here. The only argument against this is what we're doing. More dollars have been created in the last like 2 years than, I don't know, ever. that doesn't bode well for a retracement, right? It still wouldn't be mind-blowing to see a 0.5 test at 95. Wouldn't blow my mind. I'd be hard-pressed, though. It would take a lot of convincing of some kind of strong caliber to make me think that we're going back to this high. It would take so much. I don't know. I don't know why anyone would assume that. I guess like a stock market crash, like people fleeing assets, people fleeing equities into dollars. I guess. I don't know. Guys, guess what? This is what Bitcoin was made for. I think enough people have forgotten. But this is what Bitcoin was made for. It was made in response to irresponsible, debasing currencies. To printing. To bailing out banks. It's what it was made for. Does that mean it's going to instantly moon if this tanks? No. Not necessarily. It could. I wouldn't put my money on it. I wouldn't put my money on it. But could it? Yeah, that's what it was designed for. It was designed as a hedge against this. What's going on? Printing trillions of dollars. Stealing from every single person out there. And because it's the dollar you're printing, the dollar you're inflating, you're actually stealing from everyone in the world. Because it is the reserve. Everyone's being robbed. These dollars are going to rich people who get to spend them pre-inflation. Then they enter circulation post-inflation. And they're worth less by the time you get them. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. I just don't know. I just can't see this going up. Can't see it going up like past maybe the 0.5. DYDX. I know we charted this the other day, and I don't think there was a lot of history, but we can go over what we saw then and see if anything's changed here. Oh boy, our trade was hit. Let's rock and roll. Let's clear this chart up for you. There we go. In-stream trade filled, baby. Let's rock and roll. This is like only a few days ago. Ugh. I remember this because I was debating entering it at the neckline up here at 12.16, and I said, no, I'm not going to be stupid. Let's go for the golden pocket. Bam. We entered at $11.97. We're looking to stop at 11 or just under 11. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that getting filled. Live stream to trade setup. Filled, not stopped. We'll see what happens with it. I didn't put an alert for the stop. I know that one of our in-stream trades got stopped recently. I think last night or this morning. It would unfortunately be ZCX. Let me peek at this. This looks honestly just as crappy as everything else does right now. RSI is really low on the 4 hour though. You're going to have some divergence there if you can see any kind of upside. And on the 2. We haven't seen it start to roll over yet though. Hour just looks like crap. 15-minute looking alright. Looking like a little rolly. A little rollover. Okay. I don't really have anything new to say on it. This is still what I'm looking for. Let's rock and roll. I think the only thing we really need to or can add to this chart is we have a descending trend. That's it. There we go. What's up, Chris? Chris and Christian Andres Ramirez. What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Thanks for subscribing. Yep, CZX. This trade actually was looking great. We did this as a FOMO trade live, kind of how I placed that one today on Bitcoin. We're like, all right, market, here's our stop. This trade went actually very well. Very well off the entry. Our target was a little too high, apparently. As we definitely hit the stop loss, guys. This is why we use stop losses. Hit our stop. Look at this. Went from $5 to 420. 420. Psychological level. Just like we have 420 likes right now. This, I'm definitely not going to get rid of this, but let's take it off the day so we can actually see the chart. Same with this. Same with that. I mean, you just don't have anything here. I think that's... Was this one that I was saying that about? It's like, this chart looks good. We called this move here. We said if we close above 620, we're looking for 730 minimum. We're looking for an upside even of 788. We called that. Got it. But we just didn't have any support below. And that's what made me a little sketch about this. This is the only kind of even remote support that we're close to. Maybe something down here in like the $2 mark. 420. Psychological. We are actually the inventors of that. Oh, yeah, like, look at that. Perfect. We are the inventors of that, by the way. Other people certainly have started saying it, but we were definitely the first channel to acknowledge 420 as a psychological number. And it's new. It's a new thing. It's weird. We invented it. And when I say we, I also mean it's like all of us. We all did. By liking that number. Nah, I thought I was getting alerts. Just by liking that number, we made that a thing. Well done, Gen Z, Millennials, and Gen X. Well done. We've created a new psychological value. This one exactly to 420. Does not look superb, though. Money flow's still okay, and this bottom wick is pretty bullish, but now you're going to have resistance at 574. That's previously support. What this also sets you up for, though, is a bigger measured move. Numbers get a lot bigger here with this deeper retrace. 10 bucks, 12 bucks, sure. Get that. A la dodge. Let's see. Golden pocket retrace would actually be great because it's back above resistance. Back above resistance here. Just about $6. So let's see. See what happens. Rip, but that's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. So we have one stopped trade, so that's minus 4.78. And then what do we got on the other bad boy? This one with a 7.5%. Currently green, but no guarantee that it's reversed. 50 minutes a little promising, more so than Bitcoin, but like, I might make that stop loss tighter. To be honest, if I were a smarter man, I would just probably do this right now. But I'm not. I don't trade, or I don't change trades once I set them, period. I let them roll. I acknowledge my risk before I take them. And I don't take them without doing that first. Man, what a day. This has not gone anywhere since we started streaming. It's waiting for us to stop. What's up, Jesse? Sitompo. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the fam. 450 likes. We're well past the 420 stage. Well done. Well done. You guys make me proud every day. Now that we've got 420 likes, let's get 420 joining the Discord. Get in the Discord, verify. Tons of great stuff in there. It's the best way to keep up with the stream. Yo, Clark. Adam Clark, my dude. What's up? Been a while. Let me see what you've been saying. Money printing coming to an end temporarily. I mean, that's what they say. But does money printing ever really end? You can't. You can't do it. Once you start, you can't. We have this. History has shown us this over and over and over again. Every currency heads towards hyperinflation because once you start printing it, you can't stop. You print it, and now you need more. You need to print more and more and more. Why am I getting DoorDash notifications on my freaking my watch? The heck? Thanks, DoorDash. Nice little candle. Okay. Can't stop once you start. Does gold outperform Bitcoin? Never. What's up, Blurp? Read the news of the day? Sure. All right. Yeah, let's go to news of the day. Let's go to... We'll do some news. It's about time to do news. I've been looking at Bitcoin. It's not moving. Wall Street tumbles on worried. On worries. Focus turns to Fed. Yeah, I would say that's a stumble. That's a VIX breakout for sure. We might want to look at VIX then. We see NASDAQ, S&P, Dow. US 30, US 500. All down about 2%. Do they have the circuits broken yet or no? Crude lower. Let's see what else we got here. Crude down about equal to indices. Copper hurting the worst. Watch, I'm going to take you off if you keep giving me gibberish notifications. Oh God, soybeans. No, no. My precious soybeans are down. I'm bankrupt. ETF's taking a savage beating. Stocks across the board taking a beating. Ooh, look at this highlight. Bank of America, 3.85%. Tesla, down 3.87%. Roughly the same as Bank of America. Interesting. Historic home prices to whack owners in next year's property tax. Oh, God, I hope so. Sorry for everybody who owns a house out there. I don't, so I get to be salty. Let's take it most popular. World shares tumble as China Evergrande contagion fears rise. Wall Street tumbles at the open. Everything's about this Evergrande. Will risk FX lower. Oil falls in erosion. This Evergrande thing is way bigger than people realize. How did you get in here, Fly? European stocks lower. Debt default would permanently weaken America. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Probably would make us not so favored. We'll not talk to anything about sicknesses because people can't handle that. BTC falls back as futures track. You know what? That's... Ooh, god damn. I swore twice in this episode. That's really unusual. I just hit myself in the face with a mic. CME. Let's see CME. Did it open right at the gap? Yeah. Like, literally at the gap? Gap closed? Yeah. So just no gap whatsoever. Interesting. We were speculating about gap. About opening with a gap below us. Didn't get it. Today is Monday, right? Yeah. Damn, no gap, just red candle. Let's actually look at CME because I've noticed essentially I'm not using CME as if it's like better or something, but I like using CME because it just basically removes all the weekend trading and it just gives different insight to these indicators. Like our money flow on CME, not nearly as strong as Spot, not nearly as strong as Coinbase. Momentum, savage fake out here today. Momentum. And no bullish divergence. That's okay. Where are moving averages, you ask? Whew, ugly. Ugly Ichi on that. I need to shave this beard. I think I'll have this beard off by the next time you guys see me. Because it keeps... the hairs keep like going in my nose. Like poking inside my nose. You guys get that when you have a long beard? It's driving me absolutely bonkers. It's like absolutely bonkers. There we go. And then at the same time, CME like looks less bullish and then looks more bullish. So what the, this is a totally different picture. So today's candle rejected from the 20 daily moving average, right? It put us below the 20 weekly. Wild. But today, literally today, We get a golden cross on CME. The 50 and the 200 both trending up. The 50 is now crossing above the 200. And guess where this sell-off moved to? The cross. The cross is tested. This suggests to me that this sell-off is not so bad. It's not so bad, obviously, if it holds. That'd just be a neat test of what is an extremely bullish cross. Hold on. Hold on to your seats. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. They are both flying up, looking to cross, and what is even more convincing about this for me is look at what happened. We got this bearish cross, right? Got this bearish cross, and the 50 just did this weird parallel movement with the 200. Here's the threat. Here's the threat, though. We have, for now, bounced, right? For now, we've bounced. We don't want to lose that. If we lose this on CME, and we start closing candles below, then we actually get an extremely bearish signal. We get a bearish kiss. Surprise, surprise, guess where that cross is happening? 42,000 and change. Not a surprise. But so far, so good. Holding here, this could be extremely healthy. Again, this is just CME. But it's interesting because this cross happened a while ago on spot. Now it's just happening on CME, and we're just testing it. A little too much for coincidence for me. No, our trade. Our trade. Man, we got a lot of likes today. Viewership trailing off, though. Usually it does after like an hour or two. Usually. Let me see. What'd you say, Adam Clark? And crypto puts in more explanation in last video than I can hear. I don't typically go to Crypto for my news, but it's crushing. What's up, Lasty? PD the Bull, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, dude. Good to have you here. Jucha just came in. Does it seem the bottom's in? Could be. Could be. Let's close this poll because I think this poll is very interesting for us. This is not our typical results on this channel. Not typical results here. Evergrande. Maybe we should look at Evergrande. I don't even know what the ticker is. Shares an Evergrande out. They're just not giving me it. This doesn't look right. Okay, that does look right. Oh, wow. Is this it? Ugh. Ugh. Evergraffifi. Evergraffifi. China Evergrande Group. Evergrande Group. Let's see. Who? Is this really what everyone's worried about? This is it? This doesn't look like it's super traded. What? I feel like this is not the right chart. That is ugly. It is so ugly. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. So it's like from high to low. Not okay. See, this charts can be distorting. They can be really distorting. That doesn't look like a 90% drop, does it? It's because you have these awful wicks that have just junked up the chart. Look at this resistance. Look at that. $4. Boom, 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 boom. No. It says no. Ugh. Across down below the clouds, yikes. What is this? Is that wick negative? It might as well be. No, it's like very low though. Well, here's what's kind of weird is like people are freaking out today, right? Oh, maybe that's why. Because it traded below that wick. 333, wrong chart. Okay. Yeah, I've never looked at this. It looks similar, but that's not the same. You're right. Thank you, fam. TY fam. Oh yeah, that's savage. Whoo! I like how it says H. It says like hex with a K in it. What? This here, ladies and gentlemen, this here's an exit scam. This here's an exit dump. What is this madness? What? It was $32 in 2017. Now trading at $2.28. Wow, look at these weeklies. This looks like Crow. Like Crow like a year ago. And it does look like it's kind of returning to this consolidation area. I mean, I don't know if that's like confidence building though, because why would it be? No. What the hell? Like you see this area of consolidation just blasts through it. That's an exit pump. See ya. See ya, says somebody. There we go. We have like some quarterly support here, like 226, and then below that $1.81, and then nothing. Wow, stocks. Look at those yearly candles. Holy. Surprise! I don't know if you guys can read that. Look at that. Surprise! Minus 148, 91.48%. Surprise. Yeah, that's a good surprise, man. That's a surprise. I mean, 226, it looks like it might hold. I don't know. I'm gonna put an alert, but like, this is a catastrophe. This is a catastrophe. Let's do some hopium on it. Let's say it bounces here. Where do we look? Oh, right back to our golden pocket. 11, 12. That's the thing, is like, this literally, like, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but this literally could do this, and you can even see it. It's like, it literally could return to 11 or 12. Let's do it like that. And then just get faded again. Like, that could actually happen. There you go. Gravestone. Rest in peace, Evergrande. Wow. $93.7%. That, what is this? What is this? Like a shit coin? Like what? What's going on? Surprise, dude, Rico, that literally made me giggle, man. Like, surprise, minus 91%. I would not quite call that a surprise. Yeah, crypto needs regulation. Seems like Evergrande needs some regulation, dude. What's up, Lucky? ES1, SMP. Let me see. Okay. Grande Fifi. Stonk coin. Stonk coin. The stonk coin. We like the stonk coin. 。 Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yikers. Are we gonna get ourselves, something ugly here? The answer is probably yes. I'm gonna put this on the day. We've been having too many issues with it not being on the day. Yikes. I mean, we haven't even really started retracement yet. But it's fallen out of trend. We got a lower low. Fallen out of trend. Let's see where our measured move will land us here. $4,158, 4,228. Let's look at higher time frames. Oh, yikes. Bearish engulfed monthly. When was the last time that happened? 2018. 2019. That's it. Here and here. Whew. No support. You got no support. I mean, like your monthly support. There you go. Way down there. There's your support on the monthly. It's not a lot. Dude, there's just like not a lot. I mean, we have so our 1618 extension actually lines up with weekly here pretty well at 4225. This is likely a support. And this is close, but let's just put it here. Like, you have these, but the problem with these is these don't look good, man. These are not a good look. Like, what do you do? Something like this? And then you can fake out that wedge, and you can say, oh, we're going up. But maybe you don't. Savage. No wonder everybody's so spooky. No wonder. That makes total sense. What's up, Guillaume Matangini? Can't pronounce it. What's up, brother? Four-hour market cipher. Let's talk about it. Talk about it? I mean, I already have at least once in this episode using our fib rings. It looks like a crap. Does not look good. No bueno. The only thing redeeming here on the 4 hour is the bullish divergence on the low if it holds. Yeah, look at that. Look at that green circle. Look at our fib ring. Oh my goodness. It's ringing. It's fib ringing. So you guys have seen me place them really, like, just randomly a bunch of times. And hopefully you've gotten the takeaway, right? The takeaway is this. If I can place them anywhere, right? If I can place them anywhere and they fit, imagine if I place them intentionally, right? Now if I fit them, think about that. If I fit them, they're going to show me whatever I want. There you go. Breakout, back test. If I purposely put them so that they fit price data, they're going to be very compelling. If I can just place them randomly and they kind of work, if I purposely place them, That's a problem. There we go. There we go. The perfect fab ring. Here we are at the purple ring. The purple ring is a friendly ring. It's a friendly ring. We're approaching it. What other date does it give us? 12th of October? 25th of October? Okay. $15 finally maybe rolling over. It's just taking its time, man. What's up, Dr. Coin Clown? Sarah, that is a rather large ring around Uranus. You are correct. What's up, Christian and Andres Powell? We looked at the 4. Milk and honey and milk and honey. All right. Our views are tapering off. Bitcoin's being boring. It's waiting for us to do something. So please make sure you subscribed. No, I got rid of my Discord thing accidentally. Oh well. Make sure you join the Discord. Links on top of the chat and the video below. There's also referral links, affiliate links to all different kinds of sites and such in the video description. Check them out. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop streaming because Bitcoin's not moving. It's going to start moving as soon as I stop streaming. And so we're going to take that as our advantage. And we're going to go live again. If we break our low today, we'll go live again. If we start breaking up, probably go live again. So thanks for joining us. We have over 420 likes. That's a good day. It's a good day. You guys did great. Thanks for joining. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'll put this chart up in the Discord so you can follow along after the stream. Happy trades. Crown out.